The second season of The Owl House has come and gone, putting us through more misadventures with Ida, the Owl Lady, Luz, and King. Now how does it all fare compared to the first? I'd say the second season improves upon the difficulties of the first, making this one of the best animated series yet that Disney has produced. The first half of Season 2 mainly deals with the aftermath of Season 1. Ida is now depowered, and now Luz has to take center stage when it comes to the magic user in the house. Something you can really appreciate about this is the fact that, because of the switch in roles, Ida and Luz ended up getting a much stronger bond with each other. In fact, this season had a number of strong moments when it comes to people bonding. Luz and Amity's developing relationship, the sisterly bond between Ida and Lilith, even Hunter forming a bond with kids his own age, like Willow and Gus. They all were wholesome moments that really helped bolster the season.
Human! If you ever do that again, I will set your eyes on fire!
Of course, the character relationships also won a highlight of the season. The character growth was also just as exciting to see. Each of the central characters had to go through their own character arcs this season, and for the most part, I think they all were wonderfully executed. I do think there was a bit too much spacing out on who gets the focus. Willow and Gus really didn't get much focus until the later half of the season, which I think kind of hurt their appearances when it actually happened, but overall, strong growth. The plot this season was also very strong. A number of animated shows these days have ditched the episodic format in exchange for an overall storytelling, and I think The Owl House managed to do it quite well. There were a few predictable plot points here and there, but for the most part, this season contained a number of twists that really caught me off guard. I think the strongest plot point of this season had to be the fact that Luz was a human living in a non-human world, the fact that she had to go back due to the promise with her mother, and the fact that she wasn't too sure if she even wanted to leave. That contrast between the two made this a very interesting thing to watch. When it comes to the animation, The Owl House doesn't disappoint. Most of the season consists of the standard animation, with no real glaring issues, although there were some scenes that clearly have a bit more extra elbow grease put into it, and it really paid off. A particular example of this was when Luz and Amity had their little first kiss. It was so well animated, it was amazing. The action scenes were also very well choreographed. I don't think there was a fighting scene that was quite as memorable to me as the battle between Lilith and Ida in Season 1, but for the most part, all the ones we got in this season were pretty good. The ending of the season did leave much more to be explored, so it is a bit of a shame that the third season is just going to consist of 3 44-minute specials. Makes you wonder how they're going to be able to cover it all. But in terms of Season 2 itself, I think it's a wonderful addition to The Owl House. Great storyline, great animation, great character development. I do think it's a bit mismatched here and there, but overall, I recommend giving this a watch if you're a fan of The Owl House.
Please, no! Help me!
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, try to give a like or leave a comment. If you didn't like what you saw, try to leave me some feedback to see in ways I can improve. Thank you. Have a nice day.